Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly quickie. Let's get started on your oracle cards. From Alice the Wonderland, you've pulled the card of falling. Now this speaks about going into the unknown, a feeling of descent, and it's descent while going through an important change. The energy with this card is about being in between. It's that in-between stage between the end of what once was and the letting go of that, and a rebirth into new life. Now there is fear, of course, because when something ends, there even may be a period of disillusionment, a sense that something is broken, a shattering of beliefs, of perspectives, and the inability to know what will come next, which of course leads to fear. So with this one, it is about complete immersion in the process of change. Now from the Wisdom of Avalon, you've pulled the card of the Water Fairy, which is about feelings and emotions. So Taurus, emotions and feelings may be running the show right now. The card asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings. You are the one experiencing them. And remember that as water flows here, we have a very watery energy. So do emotions flow and emotions change. So here it's about being fluid, willing at times for things to change, to go with the flow, to find a compromise, and allow change to happen. Very much an energy here of feelings as the fuel for manifestation. So it's a deep need to be certain that what you want to create is how you are feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive, because if you're focused on negative feelings, then those can manifest in negativity. But if you're focused on positive feelings, then you're more likely to manifest positivity into your life through this change. So we'll see where this goes for your reading here, Taurus. Definitely a time of flux. Now, I've already meditated on your energy to save time, so let's get straight into this. We'll focus on the past energy for you, present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, your hopes and fears, potential outcome, and what this reading is about. So Taurus, let's take a look. As your overall energy, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So here is positive change. After hitting rock bottom, so that's the bad news. The bad news is that you've experienced something that has caused you to feel probably for a little while now that things are not going to get better. But how can you pull yourself out of that? Are you pulling yourself out of it now? Because once you've hit rock bottom, the only way to go up is up, right? So things can only get better, if I can quote Howard Jones. So with this, where you've been coming from a feeling of lacking, feeling that things are not going to change, that things are, there's a sense here of something started this descent, something started this fall, Taurus. And now you feel like the fall hasn't ended, and you're wondering, where does it end? How does it end? Well, it ends with you landing with both feet firmly planted on the ground and coming out of this feeling of lack, this sense of, what is the opposite of a feeling of abundance? Well, it's a feeling of lack. So for a long time you felt this feeling that you don't have enough of something, or that something is missing in your life. And you've been wanting to stop this descent, but you're not sure how to do it. I feel a lot of this descent has to do with how you feel. You're letting your emotions dictate your movements. Now, in the past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So with this one, you've taken time to reassess what's important to you, reprioritize your life. Where there has this feeling of lack, there's a reassessment here of what you can do to work on changing this, to work on changing your circumstances. Now, you may have put in work recently, but you still feel that sense that you're falling. So you're sitting back here waiting for your efforts to pay off, to stop this feeling of descent, so that things can at least stabilize. Because I feel like you need to stabilize before things can go back up again. Let's take a look at your present circumstances. The Six of Pentacles. So you are being supported in this. There's help around you. Could be monetary, but it's more likely friends or family giving you the support you need, the encouragement. And you're also, I feel, getting an assist from the universe. Now, of course, with the Six of Pentacles, we have to be open to the gift that is given to us, whether it's from the universe or from someone in your immediate surroundings that is trying to help you. Are you open to receiving that help, that gift, that encouragement? Because I do feel like Spirit is around you with this water fairy here, and they want to see you make these positive changes in your life. But I get this message from Spirit. Are you ignoring this Six of Pentacles? Are you ignoring the help that's offered? Let's take a look at the near future here. The Hermit in reverse. Again, there's this sense of not fully recognizing what's going on around you and how you can implement change. Again, I get this sense that you're letting feelings and emotions run how you feel, run your mind, really. I get a deep sense that if you thought about what it is that you are feeling and why you are feeling it, why are you letting the emotion make you feel like things are not getting better? This feeling of falling without stopping, this free fall. You feel like you're in this free fall that isn't stopping. I feel like there needs to be some kind of thought process here. Reflection. Taking time to reflect on what it is you're feeling. Even if you write it down in a journal or something like that, what you're feeling, and then ponder why you're feeling that way. Let's take a look at your advice or your best path to follow. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like whatever you're carrying here has become so much of a heavy load, a heavy weight, that something's going to have to give here. In order for you to start feeling this lightness, or lighter, in body, mind and spirit, it's about letting go of something that you've been carrying around with you for a while. And it has to do with an emotional issue. Feelings and emotions are the burden. Let's take a look and see what's happening around you that is affecting you here. The Six of Cups, so it's related to something that happened in the past, Taurus. It's the memories of what happened. It's a haunting kind of energy, I feel. You're being haunted by the past. And Taurus, it's becoming too much to carry around with you, these memories. It's like you're playing them in your mind over and over. Now, for some of you, I get that this is more often when you are alone, these memories, and this is when you're more likely for the emotions to start welling up again. And this is when that falling starts, this feeling of falling, or that you're in free fall. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. The Eight of Cups. So I do feel that you would like to leave this situation behind. How you're feeling. It's served it's actually gone beyond its use by date, I feel here, Taurus. Whatever this is from the past that has you stuck feeling these emotions again and again, it's time to accept help here to move on from this, to leave the emotions behind. I see these cups here as your feelings and emotions about the past. And for you, you're hoping to leave those emotions behind. How do we do that? Well, with the Ten of Wands in reverse, of course, it speaks about accepting help. You know, you've been carrying this load by yourself for a long time, but there is assistance around you from another person, maybe a friend or family member, could be even a spouse. And the universe wants you to accept this person's help, Taurus, to get you out of this feeling of lack and into a feeling of abundance, leaving negativity behind, leaving the struggle behind, and moving on to a happier period in your life. Now, the outcome here is the Four of Wands, so I love that. You know, for you, the Four of Wands is getting back to that place of stability. You know, I keep thinking of you falling down and feeling like you're constantly falling without finding that safe place to land. Well, here is that safe place to land, Taurus. Here is that safe place to land. So let's get some clarifiers here on the Four of Wands. What is this Four of Wands? The outcome here for Taurus. What is the outcome here for Taurus? Outcome for Taurus with this. What is the outcome for Taurus? We have the Knight of Swords. So is that this knight in shining armor, male or female, coming in to help you? I do think that there is an urgency, a sense of urgency around providing you with this help so that you can become grounded. Because I feel at the moment, with the way that you're feeling, with the emotions and the feelings, is just not giving you that grounded place. And normally, Taurus, you're someone who thinks from a more practical standpoint. I mean, you are an earth sign, so that's your wheelhouse. Your wheelhouse is being grounded, being stable, having that solid foundation. But something has happened on an emotional level here which you feel has started this descent, and you're having trouble finding the end of the fall here, Taurus. Let's get another card. The outcome here for Taurus. I do feel like there's going to be more urgency when it comes to making changes, and the star. I love that. Taurus, there's a whole lot of hope for you in the future if you let it in. And there's a lot of good things that are to come for your future as well. You don't have to keep reminding yourself of this past situation. There's something way better with the star. A sense of optimism, a renewed sense of optimism, and that safe place to land, that sense of being stabilized again. I get stabilization here and a rush to do so. I want to get one more card here. Oops, that's way too many. I want to get one more card here for the outcome for Taurus. What is the outcome for Taurus? The outcome for Taurus. The outcome. What is the message for Taurus? One more message for Taurus, please. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. Wow. Fabulous. So this may be even someone around you, Taurus, who is a fire sign, who is there to help you through this. It's like someone that's been brought into your life here. This could be a spouse, a friend, a family member, a fire sign, possibly Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or just someone here who is taking the lead. Taking the lead here, and is the person that is offering you that stabilization. And with the Knight of Swords, they're not giving up on you either. I feel that they believe in you strongly. They believe that you can prevent this fall from continuing, and they want to help you. They want to help you with that. They want to help you start to lighten your load here. They don't want you to feel like you need to carry this all on your own. Wow, that's really lovely energy there for you, Taurus. I want to get one oracle card here for the end of this reading. Let's get I want to get a Sacred Traveler message for Taurus for this week. If you're liking these quickies, please be sure to check out the rest of my readings. I have in-depth readings that I do every 2 weeks, so please check those out on the rest of my channel, and please like, share and subscribe as well, and comment below if you're enjoying these quickies. Okay, view from above, getting the big picture. Taurus, it's about having someone in your court here that you may have a barrier. I get the sense that you have in the past had trouble accepting help. Why? Because Taurus, you have a tendency to be someone who feels like they can get the job done themselves. But I think that for you, I think the important thing here is that you start to see things from a wider view, and I think that you need somebody else's perspective in order to do that. And somebody is here, I feel, to help you with that, to give you that wider perspective. So it's like opening your eyes, really, because I feel like for a while now, Taurus, you've been very laser focused on some negative things that have happened in your past, something that started this fall. It's an emotional issue. So with this one, there's an energy around this other person here of helping you or guiding you in the direction of seeing the bigger picture here, and that things can get better, and that all is not lost and that the sky isn't falling. That's how I'm feeling with these cards. So wow, Taurus, I really feel good about this reading for you, Taurus. So I wish you all the very best. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and check out the rest of my channel for the more in-depth readings, and I'll speak to you again very soon.